Football is often seen as the world's most glamorous sport, with the finest stadiums, massive contracts, and millions of fans. But before the lights, the fame, and the fortune, many footballers began their journey in the harshest conditions. The story of their rise to success is not just one of talent but also of resilience, hope, and the unshakable belief that dreams could come true. Before we continue, please subscribe for more football stories. Cristiano Ronaldo. From poverty to glory. Born on the small island of Madeira, Portugal, Ronaldo grew up in a family that struggled with poverty. His father worked as a gardener, and his mother was a cook. Their humble beginnings meant that they often had to make sacrifices to make ends meet. Ronaldo's passion for football was his escape from the harsh reality of life. As a child, he would play football with anything he could find, even objects that weren't a proper ball. His early football clubs were far from luxurious, and he often faced criticism for his unpolished playing style. His persistence and talent caught the eye of Sporting CP's scouts, and after a trial, he was offered a spot in their academy. Despite early rejection and challenges, Ronaldo's hard work paid off. He moved to the UK to join Manchester United at the age of 18, marking the start of his legendary career. His rise from poverty to one of the richest athletes in the world is a story of perseverance and self-belief. Lionel Messi. The boy who overcame all odds. Born in Rosario, Argentina, Messi's family lived in a modest home. His father worked as a steel factory worker, while his mother was a cleaner. At the age of 11, Messi was diagnosed with a growth hormone deficiency, which required expensive treatment. The medical bills were too high for his family to afford, and Messi's dream of becoming a professional footballer seemed unlikely. He joined the youth team at Newell's Old Boys, but it wasn't until FC Barcelona offered to pay for his medical treatment that he was able to take a big step forward. Messi moved to Barcelona at the young age of 13, where he faced the difficult transition to a new country and culture. Yet his natural talent quickly caught attention. Overcoming adversity, Messi became one of the greatest footballers of all time, earning both financial and personal success, all while staying grounded and loyal to his roots. Diego Maradona. The hand of God from Villa Fiorito. Born in the slums of Villa Fiorito, Buenos Aires, Maradona grew up in extreme poverty. His family lived in a small, run-down house with little money. Football was his escape from poverty, playing on the streets with his friends. Maradona was rejected by many professional clubs due to his physical size, but he never gave up on his dream. His determination led him to Boca Juniors, and eventually to the national stage. Maradona's performances in the 1986 World Cup are legendary, cementing his place as one of the greatest ever. Despite his fame, Maradona always carried the weight of his humble beginnings and the struggles that shaped him. His personal demons, including his battles with addiction, didn't overshadow his brilliance on the field. His rise from poverty to football greatness remains a testament to his resilience and genius. Neymar Jr. From the streets of São Paulo. Growing up in the favelas of São Paulo, Brazil, Neymar came from a family of modest means. His father worked as a former footballer but was struggling financially. Neymar faced numerous challenges, including a lack of resources and the rough environment around him. Yet his talent on the football pitch was undeniable. Neymar's breakthrough came through his involvement with Santos FC, where his skill and flair made him a sensation. His rise from the favelas to the world's most expensive player was a dream realized. Neymar's story is one of escape, but he never forgot his roots. He is now a global icon, but his humble beginnings remain a core part of his identity. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. From Rosengard to the world. Born in Rosengard, Sweden, Zlatan grew up in a rough neighborhood with a father who was largely absent and a mother who struggled to make ends meet. Zlatan faced constant struggles, including racism, which followed him from his youth years. His unorthodox playing style and cocky attitude earned him as many detractors as admirers. Despite the setbacks, Zlatan's unique talent eventually caught the attention of major European clubs. He broke through with Ajax, before moving to Juventus, Inter Milan, and eventually becoming a star at Barcelona. Zlatan's confidence, fierce determination, and unapologetic nature made him one of the most well-known footballers in the world. His story is one of overcoming adversity to reach the top. Mohamed Salah. The journey from Nagreg. Growing up in Nagreg, a small village in Egypt, Salah came from a humble background. His family lived in modest conditions, and his passion for football was viewed as an unlikely dream. Salah faced many rejections in his early career and had to leave Egypt to pursue his dreams in Europe, facing racism and doubt along the way. His persistence paid off when he signed with FC Basel, and his success in Switzerland led him to bigger clubs, including Chelsea, Roma, and ultimately Liverpool. Salah's rise to fame was not just about football but his role as a symbol of hope and perseverance for people from humble backgrounds. His success story is one of breaking barriers and achieving greatness. Thierry Henry. From Paris streets to the Premier League. Born and raised in the suburbs of Paris, Henry's family faced financial struggles. His talent was clear from a young age, but football was not seen as a viable career path for someone from his neighborhood. Henry faced rejection early in his career, especially from Paris Saint-Germain. However, his move to AS Monaco marked the beginning of his rise to prominence. His time at Arsenal, where he became one of the greatest strikers in Premier League history, proved that his dreams were achievable. His work ethic and determination paved the way for his success. Henry's story is one of overcoming adversity in the face of early rejection, becoming one of the world's best players. Kylian Mbappé. The boy from Bondy. Mbappé grew up in Bondy, a working-class suburb of Paris, with a family passionate about sport. His father was a football coach, and his mother was a former handball player. Mbappé faced the struggles of growing up in an environment where success seemed far out of reach. However, he was determined to rise above it. His time at AS Monaco propelled him to fame, where his blistering speed and skill caught the attention of top clubs like PSG, leading to a move that would solidify his place in football history. As a World Cup winner, Mbappé's rise to the top has been meteoric, showing that talent and hard work can overcome any obstacle. Sadio Mané. From Bambali to the world. Mané grew up in the small village of Bambali in Senegal, where his family struggled to make ends meet. Football was his only hope of escaping poverty. Mané faced rejection from local teams and had to leave his village at a young age to pursue his dream of playing football professionally. He faced challenges in Europe, including cultural differences and financial hardship. Breakthrough. Mané's big break came with FC Metz in France, followed by a successful stint at Southampton before moving to Liverpool, where he became one of the Premier League's top players. Mané's story is one of inspiration for millions of African children dreaming of football stardom, showing that determination and hard work can change lives. Eric Cantona. The king who rose from the streets. Cantona grew up in poverty in the outskirts of Paris, France. His early career was marked by instability and rejection. His talent was often overshadowed by his rebellious nature, which led to his departure from several clubs early in his career. His time at Leeds United and subsequent move to Manchester United changed his fortunes, where he became a key player under Sir Alex Ferguson. Cantona's story is a testament to resilience and belief, showing that talent, when coupled with passion, can overcome any hardship. A reflection on the power of resilience, perseverance, and talent. These footballers overcame the difficult beginnings to change their lives and inspire millions. No matter where you come from, your dreams are possible if you refuse to give up. The world may not give you the opportunities you deserve, but with relentless determination, you can create your own path to success.